In 2022, the RCAF Foundation awarded 50 scholarships to Canada's next generation of aviation and aerospace leaders to assist in their post-secondary studies. Meet one of them here, a future RCAF pilot from London, Ontario.
My name is Paige Wakelin, and I'm going into my third year at the University of Windsor's Aeronautics Leadership Program. When I was really little, we lived in Trenton, and my dad was a technician on the Hercules, a big cargo plane. So I had a fair bit of time spent around planes, and he brought me to air shows, London Air Show, and around the area. And kind of just as soon as I was old enough to start thinking about what that meant, what planes were, and that somebody was actually in there flying them, I knew that that's what I wanted to do and wanted to be around. The first thing that I could kind of get into relating to aviation was the Air Cadet program. When I turned 12 years old, I joined 862 Lambeth Lightning Squadron here in London and did everything I could there, joined all the teams, got as involved as I could, attended all of the aviation events and everything. And in the summer of 2019, I was very lucky to get the opportunity to go away for the summer to Nova Scotia and get my glider pilot's license. So that was kind of my first licensed step to becoming a pilot. And that was really great, solidified for sure the fact that I wanted to fly for the rest of my life. So I had my first solo flight in a glider, which was my very first solo flight, and that was super surreal. Obviously, it was a little bit shorter than in a powered plane because it was just a quick glider flight, but it's a really unique experience. It's pretty hard to explain being in an aircraft by yourself and knowing that you are at the controls and there's nobody else there. It's just you and the aircraft in the sky. So I've always wanted to fly with the military. Of course, kind of goes along with the air show introduction, fly the jets. So I've started my application process for the Canadian Forces, but I'm starting to think that I might want to do instructing before that, because I'm really passionate about what I'm doing right now, and I would really like to help some first year students and things like that, people just getting into aviation, to share my passion that way, and then get into the military for sure after that. And I'd really like to do something meaningful, something where I can help somebody, and I think that the Air Force is one of the best ways to go about doing that. The scholarships made a big difference. Obviously, all aviation programs are pretty expensive. Aviation's an expensive thing to go into. Monetarily, it's really helpful to help me continue to pursue my program. But other than the obvious monetary assistance that it has provided, this scholarship has helped me connect with the community. Like a lot of scholarships, you get your scholarship and that's kind of it. You don't hear from anybody again, but you've reached out to me a few times for a few different opportunities, which I've been really grateful for, and just feel more connected in the aviation community like that. I get a little bit of butterflies every time I take off because it's just so cool, and to just think about that I'm flying the plane, and that I have the opportunity to do that so often and pursue my dreams like that.